to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.
I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Left Turn Broadcasting, coming to you live, Pismo Beach, California. Man, we got a great show coming up today. All right, so we got the Xtreme Saturday Night Showdown, and they're going to be putting something down at that Sonoma here in California. All right, buddy, we're back home. We're back home over here, close to the beach at least. But man, like I said, we got a pretty good show. Full league race here, good group of drivers, and we got some fun in the booth tonight. Let's go ahead and check in with them. First of all, let's get quarter panel up in this thing. 1 second here. See if quarter panel got a copy. Quarter panel, you got a copy.
Yes, sir, bud. How you doing tonight?
All right, there he is. All right, quarter panel, I'm doing great, man. It is awesome to be back, folks. It's been a minute. We were gone for a couple weeks due to injury on my own. It was a forced vacation, a little surfing accident. I accidentally didn't make the drop of a big wave. And whoops, there goes your back. But it is fantastic to be back and stoked to have quarter panel here. Corey, you looking for a good race tonight or what, bud? Because you're in this one.
You know, man. You got a little extra treatment tonight. You got me and Longshot as in-car reporters tonight for you. So don't forget to call on him. That's going to be something new for you. But, yeah, we're back at Sonoma, man. Sonoma, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
and we have, yep.
Go ahead.
And we have one more person who's going to be joining us into the booth. And, man, I am super stoked about this one. My man, Bad Fast Marley. Marley, you got a copy, brother?
I got a copy there, brother. What's up, man?
Yeah, all right, dude. Old school. Right now is what's happening here in LTB. We got Marley going to be able to join us tonight and call this race. Every time he jumps in the booth with him and I, it's all kinds of fun normally, because we're going off about Chevy this and Ford that. So that should be pretty entertaining along with all the racing. So. Hey, I'm sorry. We'll throw some Toyota in there too. No worries, dude.
You don't have to. We let the Fords and Chevys fight in the back while the Toyotas run up front. It's all good.
Yeah, copy that, man. So we got this. We got Sonoma. I'm ready for it. What are you guys thinking?
I think that there's a lot of fast road course drivers in this race tonight, and I'm excited to see all this talent race each other. I think it's going to be real tight at the front of the pack.
Yeah, we got that 50% race, so it's going to be, not a long haul, but it's going to give them enough time to work through their strategies and whatnot, and, of course, the rest of the drivers as well when it comes to positioning. So, speaking of that, Sonoma, let's go around the track and see what we have. We have a little something special. We got Denny Hamlin going to do a little around the track for us and description. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hey, I'm Denny Hamlin, and I'm going to be taking you on a trip around Sonoma Raceway. I'll show you how to get around here. So you come out of the pits, come up to turn 2 here, really high elevation. This is probably the biggest elevation change we have all lap. You want to arc out as wide as you can here to get a good run off of turn 2. Now the whole time here, the left rear tires wanting to spin. You have to really kind of control your throttle as you start to go into 3 and 3A. So 3 is a pretty simple corner. You want to arc out as far as you can to get a good run here for 3A. A lot of the reason is once again the rear tires, once the car goes over a rise there, it doesn't want to hook up. Drive as deep into 4 here as you possibly can. You can actually use the curb. If your car's not turning good enough, it'll de-wedge it and kind of get it to spin around the corner. I usually use the dark part of the track here as my braking zone. Arc out as wide as I can, just as long as there's not somebody riding on the back of me. You have to cut it a little bit more shallow if someone's right behind you, so you got to be aware of that. To start the S's here, you just want to play the curves. One curve right after the other to use all the racetrack possible. This is probably the most important one you have to hit is in 8 to make sure you have a great angle into 8A. Here it's a blind corner. In a street car you actually can see a whole lot more, but in the race car you're sitting so low you can't see it. So you kind of have to gauge off the horizon where you need to be. Into turn 10 here, this is a very important corner because it leads into a braking zone. You got to carry a lot of speed in, and here you're carrying all the way out to the dirt to make sure you get a good launch right before 11 where you have a heavy braking zone. And unfortunately, we can't take 11 or the start finish line. But now we're on pit road. Ooh, this is exciting. 35 miles per hour. I'm Denny Hamlin, and that is a lap around Sonoma Raceway.
All right, folks. So let's give a little shout out to Denny Hamlin. Thank you for taking us around the track. Let's get right into that starting lineup for tonight's race. Flash 9 sitting on pole today, and this is all done by points. So we see him sitting there with the 2 wins right now, 174 points. Again, with 2 wins, and sit right there in that second position in points is True Death in that 8 car with 170 points. 1 win so far. Man, he's sitting right there with some good status and hopefully a good fight. Only 4 points behind. We got Longshot sitting there in the 3rd position in points. 3rd spot for tonight's race in that 9 car, and he has 164 points. He has 1 win so far, done himself a pretty good job. Captain Cootie sitting in that 4th position, that 48 car, 160 points, and he's in 4th position right now. Again, all these points super tight right now, so it's just going to take a moment here, and they can flip at any direction. We got Pittman in that number 11 car, and of course sitting in that top 5 in points in that 5th position, 139 points. Sitting right there, all it's going to take is a few good runs, and he'll be challenging up there for the top 3. Look at that. We got King sitting in that 6th position in points and on the field. He's in that 42 machine, and he has 137 points, so sitting right there next to Pittman. Again, a falter there, and there you go. Mucka in that 7th position, that 2 Penske Ford, 136 points, 1 point difference there from King. So again, all these guys just right there. Start Machine in the 8th position and 8th place, of course, in points in that 5 car. He got 131 points. 5-point difference there in positions. Amazing. Super tight fields thus far. We got Rub on him in the 9th position in that 88 car. He has 116 points. And looks like he's going to be starting for about, midfield or whatnot. But Rub on him, look for him in the 88. We got the Viper in that 1 car. 115 points. Now, this is the cut line. He's in 10th position. 10th and 10th in points. So all these drivers below got themselves a little bit of a fight to get into this playoffs here at the end. We got Misfire in that 11th position in that 3 car. And he has 114 points. So right there, he's close to that cut line. 1 point difference right there. So we'll see if he can get himself up there in those challenges, the playoffs. We have Outlaw in the 18 with Jane, that Gibbs Toyota. 104 points out. A little bit of a fight still left in him. Guaranteed. See if he can get himself up there. Robbie Racing. All right. My man Robbie in that 7 car. That hot rod. He has 97 points in that 13th position. He's going to be sitting 13th in points as well. And he's going to be fighting his way up through. We got Atomic Waste in that 12 Penske. He got 78 points. Still fighting. Still in the fight at least. And hopefully we'll see him charge through. And then, of course, we have rounding out our fields here. We have JWoww in the 21 machine now. That's Wood Brothers Ford. He has been doing himself a pretty good job. He's the Outlaw Racing team. He has 76 points thus far. It was a late start to the season, so we're going to see him fly through the field, hopefully, when it comes to this positioning. And then Billy Holcomb in that 00 car. He is brand new, first start, first thing, so he has 0 points, and we're going to see what he can offer tonight when it comes to his talents on this treacherous track of Sonoma. All right, folks, so that's going to bring us right over. Let's go ahead. Shout out to our America, of course. One of our pride and joys right here is our flyovers and our national anthems. So here we go. Great shout out to good old All right, folks. So we are getting ready to kick off this race. Let's go and touch base with our field here and our race commands. Quarter panel, Marley, you guys got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Marley, get a copy.
I got you, brother.
All right, we got our guys in the booth here. So, all right, man, we're ready to rock here. We just need to see if the drivers in their cars and ready for that command to fire up them hot rods. Woo! Dude, it's Sonoma.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going right today, folks. So there's nothing better sometimes than throwing things out of the normal. And you know, again, it's think outside the box here on this one.
Hey,
and this is exactly what we're going to do.
John, tonight we're right turn broadcasting.
Hey, right. But so we're gonna get it right tonight. Yeah! Oh man, that's the stuff right there, folks, that dreams are made of. All right, is when you get everything right for once, and this is gonna be screen has flipped. Oh, we're getting in it there. I wasn't even. Let's go ahead. Hold on one moment here, folks. They jumped the gun on me because I had something really cool for us. So we got
James.
our starter.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, folks, so we're going to go ahead and jump over into this race. Away we go. It's Sonoma. Now, this is a 50% race. We have all kinds of... Oops, 1 second. Let me get us over to it here. Bring us back. So, basically, what we have here on Sonoma, we have a 50% race. We have the cautions on, but we also have the manual cautions as well. So, if the computer doesn't throw it, we will. So we're going to be on top of it, make sure that it stays as fair and as true as we possibly can when it comes to getting these guys' talent and the positions out there on deck. All right, so we are just shifting over now. Looks like we're going to be good to go here in just a moment. Now, as you've seen from the intro here, Sonoma is, of course, northern from myself, about 4 hours north. But Sonoma has themselves one heck of a program over there. Now, what goes on? I mean, they have a drag strip. They got the road course, the road course of, whatnot going down. But they have so many different programs that run there, from Indy to Moto to all these drift programs. I mean, you name it. It's the plethora of racing. It's a mecca of racing over there, is what it is. So it's a really impressive whole format up there. If you ever get a chance, you're in California, get a chance to see it. A beautiful wine country up there as well. Man, you can't go wrong.
Woo, Tron, I'm pumped to do this with you again. It's been a long time.
Oh, absolutely, my man. There he is. He's chiming on in. So here we go. All right, Marley. So right now, we up in the screen. You in it too, or what?
I'm in it.
All right.
To win it.
And it's a win it here. All right, so we're just going to flip through our field for just a moment. Got Flash Nottingham on point here. To death on his outside of that 8 car. Uh-oh. We got the 9 machine right there. Long shot. Look for him in that green thing. All right. We got, looks like the 48 of Captain Cootie. Captain Cootie, man, can't say nothing about this dude. This dude's been rising through the ranks and holding a pretty strong program. So we're going to look for that 48 coming through at the end. And then, of course, we got a plethora of guys throughout the field. That 5 car, look for him. Start machine. Mocha in that 2 car. Pretty awesome. Yeah, go Muck. Muck's in his consistency. Look for him to run. They just ran this race last week, so these guys are still set and primed from this thing from front row. Pretty stoked to see who's going to be able to utilize those programs and knowledge from last week at tonight's race. All right, so we're looking for that green. What you got?
I'm looking for the number 7 of Robbie Racing to make his way forward. He's starting about mid-pack, closer to the rear there. I'm looking for him to make his way forward.
Gotcha.
He's going to be a good long shot tonight.
All right, here we go, folks. All kinds green, and it's gone. 24 off to a great start. The 8 car right there on his 6 there. Speaking of that, oh, let's get through. Okay, the 9 car settled in here. There's the 8. To death. Got to get used to him being in that 8. He's always in that 3 car, but it's still RCR Chevy, so we good.
And True Death, he actually brought home a second place finish in the front row race. So now he's starting up there in second place. I look for him to stay there. But he's got a whole bunch of heat behind him with the 9, a long shot.
And
looking on that outside there now.
Exactly. And he's going to try to swoop it too, even though the 8 car has a preferred line. But that,
and they're still side by side.
Outside run. And True Death had that preferred line on the inside, still made it happen.
He said, it's a little early, I'm going to let him go.
Right. Yeah, right.
Oh, no. Never mind. Here he goes.
Push to the outside and holds it. Oh! We all landscape playing in the sand today, baby. Playing in the sand. We're going to see a lot of beach work today.
Meanwhile, while they were in the sand, that allowed
Cootie.
Got that snuck through there.
Yep, Captain Cootie just dropped right in and said, thanks, boys. Y'all keep that up. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
This is the battle right here. This is 3rd, 4th, 5th. And they got the looks like Mucka in the 2 car in 6th position, moving his way through the ranks as well. 8 car. Ooh, a nice little dive bomb there, trying to get underneath. Does, but you got Start Machine in that 5 car. Starting to rotate his way through the field here. Looking clean. Everyone's setting the rhythms now. Ooh, got 8 car still a little loose there. Stacking up right now. This is for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Woo!
Inside.
Let's get some on long shot.
Oh, little contact.
Little bit.
Oh, this turn is so tight.
It is. And treacherous. True. Oh, he's up in the dirt. Oh, no.
Oh, man, that's exactly what True Death didn't want to see.
Nope, but if you're going to do something like that, man, do it right now. You have the rest of the race to shake off that mistake. Got Mucka now working his way through. And he's sitting in that back at the ranch. We have the 2 cars sitting in 4th position now. Or 5th position. Yeah. So that's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And then we have the leader who has literally checked out because of all this battling here.
He is gone. He has almost a whole straightaway there. I mean,
checking with Robbie. Robbie's about to get in a fight with the True Death here in that 8 car. See if he can stretch this thing out here. Gonna wiggle off.
What a good run for Captain Cootie. You know, he's been up and comer over in FRR, and it's nice to see him in the Saturday Night Showdown showing off. I mean, sitting up there in that 3rd spot, he's not letting Longshot get away from him. He's kind of biding his time right now. I look for him at the end of the race as well.
Yeah, I mean, Captain has been a very consistent character when it comes to his runs. I mean, he's sitting 4th in points. He's only a few points out of 3rd. Like, was he? I believe he's only 4 points out of 3rd. So a good run here. But he is battling Longshot right now, and that's that guy's fast. Obviously, he's still sitting out there, leading this race, working his preferred line. No pressure, but the 48's starting to close. Look at this.
That's the funniest thing, I think, as far as all the people that we know, Tron, and their gamer tags. Yeah. That long shot, man, that's a funny one because he's never a long shot to win a race.
it's more like he's a long shot to lose it. All right, I mean, so it's kind of how you want to look at it. Look at that criteria of name and the purpose behind it. And actually, a funny story about the long shot name. He told me this, that it comes from his brother and him used to do some like shoot 'em up games or whatever when they were young, and that's kind of the name that stuck because he would get him from the long shot. And then his brother named Misfire, who's in this one right here, and he had something to do with some kind of misfire or something like that. But yeah, that's where that all derived from those. So, yeah, and so Misfire and Longshot are brothers. So we got Ken up in this thing.
Meanwhile, Tron, you got True Death, who is all over Mucka for that 5th position, trying to work his way back up to the front here. And he is all over the 2 car.
I want to get there, but we had a battle. I'm sorry. There we go.
In the sand. Oh, that's going to let the 8 by A little too much pressure.
Trying to get there. There he is.
Oh, just a little too much pressure there for Muck, man. The 8 car was all over him, pounding him turn after turn for like 5 turns.
Wow. He's like, I gotta go, man. I made my mistake. I lost my ground, but I'm faster than that.
He lost about 6 spots, True that did, and now he's worked his way back up to 5th. So we'll see if he can work his way up even closer. He started in that 2nd position. Yeah,
and I mean, he had a fast car last week here. I can imagine the same program he's bringing back to the track, finishing 2nd. And, you know, looking for a possible win tonight.
I'm interested back here looking at this 11 car Pittman right now. Flashes of 2 years ago coming to mind, seeing him at Sonoma. I believe that was his first race win with the front row guys. And interested to see how he does here on the Saturday Night Showdown. I seen he started a little towards the back because they started by points, but by the end of this race, that 3rd stage, I bet you'll be seeing him up towards that top 5.
Oh, absolutely. Moving back toward our 2nd position here, seeing where the cars are gonna start to fall. Because we know anything about road coursing and racing in general, it's all about your consistency here, your rhythm, your time on track. So basically the cream will rise to the top, if you will. The drivers that are more consistent with those faster paced laps and whatnot, and of course those long run cars. Not giving up on them at the end. There's a lot of tricks here about this track as well when it comes to, well, like Denny described in that around the track, how you can utilize a lot of the curbing here to help your cars adjust. So just by changing your line and, you know, hitting these curbs to de-wedge your car, it absolutely 100% on spot.
Speaking of John, using these curbs, I'm watching a little heated battle with our guy Quarter Panel and Misfire here. Misfire giving them a little bit of pressure. They're going over the rumbles and the S's, coming down to this final hairpin turn. And he's been putting some pressure on Quarter Panel. They've been having a good little battle here.
All right, we're dropped back to Quarter Panel, see what he's all about here. Where he's at. Like that battle has subsided, but we're going to drop up to the long shot and see exactly where he's at right now and see how our race leader is working his way through. Now coming up to lap traffic, and just as I say that, oh no! Off the track this guy goes! Let's see how far back the 2nd place car is. So he still has himself a little bit of a lead, so he's fine. He can make himself some mistakes and he'll be okay. Now, I just seen a glimpse right there of the 48. 48's coming into, was it 7 right there? And he's coming through the chicanes. There he is. All right, so there's that battle. Let's get back into that. Let's see what that one's all about.
Oh, yeah, that's a good battle. We got Street Machine right there.
Yeah.
With the 48 car. And it looks like True Death has made his way all the way up to these guys. He's only a few more car lengths back.
Saw a quick battle with Robbie and Mucka there for a minute. Thought he'd stop there. Oh, Street and then, oh, yeah, here we go. So this is going to start to heat up, if you will.
I'm really impressed with True Death's car. He was able to not get any damage running off the road there and working his way up through right now. And I mean, started in that 2nd position. Now he's battling. He's in the 5th spot, looking for 4th. And right in front of them is 3rd place there in the 48.
Man. All right, let's check out Mr. True Death, if you will.
Oh, and he's outside. Outside the 5. Made a pass on the outside.
Fantastic. Got Mr. True Death up here in this 8 car. See what he can get done. Go and highlight him just a little bit. So right now,
nice.
Folks, you are watching the 8 car. This is my man, True Death, right here. He's one fast driver, and not only that though, but he's clean, consistent, and you know, and he's just a great guy to be around. He really is. He always has your back. We'll do anything you possibly can for him. This guy is running himself a great race. Had himself a little bit of a mistake earlier in the first laps, you know, getting the tires up to pressure, if you will, and lost himself, like Marley said, at 6 spots, if not a little bit more, and now has worked his way methodically through the field, patiently finding himself back in that 3rd position after starting in that 2nd position, and now setting his sights on the 48 of Captain Cootie. Let's drop in on Captain Cootie right now. Captain Cootie sitting in that 2nd position.
Captain Cootie's actually in that 3rd spot there, Sean, and True Death is 4th. First we got Flash, and 2nd is Long Shot.
Oh, my bad. Okay, we were off by 1 there. Thank you, and that's why we have you here, bud. So we got Long Shot in that 2nd position, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and highlight Long Shot there just for a moment here and see what he's looking like in that 2nd position. So it looks like he's actually enjoying himself a nice, clean, and clear run.
His car looks really, really solid. Really, I mean, he's not letting Flash 9 get too far away from him. I mean, every time you look at that camera shot, you see him off there in the distance. I believe if he started, you know, and didn't have to work his way through traffic and Flash wasn't able to get away so quickly, I think he'd be a little bit closer right now. It's a long race there, John.
Yeah, exactly. And that long run, that consistency, and of course the abilities to nail those marks lap in and lap out. As you see, actually looks like he may have gained just a little bit more through there. And I mean, dude, he has a really good car. That thing he's hitting his marks. It's not rolling over on itself. It seems like it's a pretty stable platform. You don't see it kicking loose as he's coming out. He's able to apply the power, especially right there. That's a very treacherous place to try to apply power.
Oh yeah.
Maneuvering perfectly through here, and the way, let's see how it rotates through the center of the carousel.
What a beautiful.
No kidding.
Man, that was nice.
I mean, dialed line right there. That's what he's looking for. Now he just needs to complete like 60 more of those. We're good. Woo! All right, so now we're starting to see him gaining, I think, a little bit more. Let's do a little cam action. Yep.
Over there.
Yep. I saw a little landscape, little smoke screen throw up there.
He's trying to throw him off.
That would make sense. All right, let's get on over to Flash 9, see how that 24 is doing.
Looks like the 8 car, True Death, was able to get around the 48 of Street.
Putting True Death into that 3rd?
So that puts True Death back up into that 3rd position. Right. What a recovery after that mishap.
No kidding.
Like that.
I mean, and that's especially during the start of the race where everybody's right there, you know? I mean, so he lost so many positions right off the get-go, and then he has to basically pick them all off one by one as he comes through.
Yes, and it's no easy task to pass on a road course.
Right now, we are looking at our race leader right now, the 24, getting her done today. Now, he started on that pole, and he's set sail ever since. He got those guys battling pretty hard back there, and he was able to, basically just hit his marks, set his pace, and he's gone. But now, look at this, though. You're starting to look back at that green lantern, that green machine right there. He is starting to get bigger and bigger in the picture. He sure is. So he is gaining, and he is gaining rather quickly now. 24 up with in that Hertz machine right now. You know, yeah, I want to rent that car. Yeah, that's the car that I'll rent. We're good there. Absolutely.
Man, he's definitely gaining. I'm looking at the onboard of this 9 of Long Shot, and I could almost read the decal on the back bumper of that 24.
Oh, yeah. Well, in one lap, now he is quite visible, as we see here. We're right on board with Long Shot. This 9 car and watch him see if he can work his way a little bit faster or closer to that lead. He's going to show us what it's all about. That's
He's getting hungry. He's getting hungry. I can see it.
Yeah, well, will that hunger, will that work in his favor, or will it bite him at the end? Because you can easily overdrive your car here, and all of that patience, all that hard work and patience you had throughout the entire race, hitting those marks, time in and time out, all goes away in a blink of an eye.
I think in these situations, John, I think the advantage goes to the guy in second place. It's harder to be that leader knowing that you got a guy as fast as Longshot behind you, you know, and he's coming. Any kind of slip up or mistake that you might make could allow you to lose that lead. So I really feel like the pressure is actually on the leader at these road courses.
Nice. I mean, actually, that's a great observation and spot on. You know, but at the same time, we've seen those leaders and those, you know, at times where they get out in front and you never see them again because they're so, you know, they have such a great program. They hit their marks. They have no one to deal with. Per se, like Scotty B. He's a prime example of that. If he gets out in front, he's gone because he can just set his marks and deal with anybody. But if he gets around anybody or you get on his bumper, different story. Now you start rattling his cage.
That was the end of our first stage there.
Yeah, there it was.
Yeah, and in first.
Yep.
Longshot in second. True Death in that third position. And Captain Cootie in fourth. Looks like Street Machine brought that thing home in the top 5.
Nice. Go Street Machine. Bringing it up right there. So we got the 24 as our stage winner. Stage 1 and done. That's all right. Let's see if I, the one thing that I did not do. There we go. Perfect. That'll help. We got all excited about this thing. All right, folks. So that was the end of stage 1, Xtreme Saturday Night Showdown, and we have stage 2 coming up. We got Marley in the booth here. Got myself, Tron, of course, and we got Quarter Panel, who is in the race and has been busy, man. Even trying to get her done. Let's see if we can touch base. Quarter. How you doing out there, bud? Got a copy? Oh,
Yeah, man. I'm doing real good. Just being patient, working my way forward.
Well, good luck to you because we're ready to start this thing off. Stage 2 coming at us, folks. Hold on to it. Long shot on the outside. The 24 of Flash 9. Ooh! Side by side. Here we go.
Oh, that's exactly what Longshot needed there. Taking that lead over.
Absolutely. Great shot through there.
Very impressive. Feels like he's got. Oh no!
Oh, there was that mistake that's going to cost him dearly.
Oh. Oh no.
That's all right. He's still there. Everyone's under a blanket. Ooh, as you see another car high to the outside. Possible 8 car again? No.
No. You got the 8 car still running there in that second
yep,
spot.
No. Yep, there he is.
Captain Cootie's all over him.
Yep.
And then you got Longshot, who's now battling with Captain Cootie, looking outside. No, shut the door on him.
Nice.
Looking again. Oh, that 9 car is trying so hard to get by the 48. He's looking.
We see him. Is he going to get... Oh, 48 in the... Oh, he is open the sand right there, hitting the beach. Hope he brought a sunscreen.
Meanwhile, back up front, you got True Death. Looking at that 24. Mouth is watering right now.
Oh, yeah.
Wants to get ahead of you.
Well, but and Longshot's trying not to let him get away either. Seeing a great shot of all the cars coming through here.
Yeah, that I just said the pressure's on the leader, and Longshot got that lead and then took the thing into a sand drift.
I decided taking it out to the Pismo Dunes right there. You're gonna need something different than a NASCAR, all right, than a Cup car. he's gonna go out there. I'm just saying. You know, four-wheel drive, a Chevy, you know, per se. Or you don't get stuck.
That car is green, so now it probably really looks like a cactus.
All right, we're looking at Longshot right now. He's in that Mountain Dew. All kinds of dew. Let's see if he can get it cracked up, yo. Oh man, he might. He's got himself a great run right now. Whoa, up on two. Woo! Let's get back to.
Great battle.
Oh, look at it. It's starting to heat up hard now because you got the 8 car right here on the 24. You're on Flash 9. Our stage winner and, of course, pole sitter. He is leading the points at this moment. And you have True Death, who's in that second place in points. Only 4 points back of the points lead. He can actually take this lead away from the 24 right now. And he is trying so desperately to do so. Now putting even more pressure on that 24. But if you look in his rearview mirror, he's got that green machine, that Green Lantern, that Mountain Dew, all jacked up and coming into his rearview mirror.
Oh,
there we go!
Woo! Oh man,
awesome!
He said, "I want this lead now."
Yep. And 24 said, "No, not today." 24 is now starting to pull a little bit.
Seems like these guys both have some strengths around the track. It looked like True Death might break in a little better than the 24 car is, but the 24 car is accelerating off the turn a little bit faster. So it's so touch and go on when you know these guys can make moves on each other.
So far now it looks like the 24 is starting to hit the go-go juice a little bit. He's found that off button.
Heavy breaking in.
Oh yeah, but is that gonna? He is. He's gonna push to the outside, and look at this. Now it looks like the 9 car is coming in on this one.
Oh yeah, 9 a long shot. He's right there. These guys battling a little bit. That allowed him to catch right up.
It's going to be a pretty tight battle. These guys continue because all it's going to take literally is one slight mistake of any one of these drivers out of the 24 or the 8 car. Then the 9 car is going to be on top of them, and we could have something spectacular here. Woo!
8 car up on 2 wheels. Did you see that?
Yeah. I'm holding my breath still, dude.
Holy cow, this is good racing up.
This is, dude. They have done a really fantastic job thus far.
I'm not kidding when they call this Saturday Night Showdown. They're putting on a show right now. And this is definitely one of the hardest tracks to race on this NASCAR Heat game.
I believe so. I do. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the Roval's close though. I think the Roval can be a little bit more technical. But because of the elevation changes, really upsets your car here, and you have to float that throttle. You have to really maneuver that throttle. I mean, a little too much into it, and there she goes. Whoop! Oh, heavy brake right there, hard. 8 car looking out, 7s, 9s right there as well. Oh, this is we can't leave this battle right now. We're gonna leave it on that 8 car. Up to death.
We're gonna play over these 3.
This is just an awesome battle for the lead right now, folks. This is first, second, and third. I know once we drop away from this thing, it's not gonna. It's gonna heat up, man. Is what's gonna happen.
Every time they get close to this carousel, it gets wild. Oh, good.
All right, so it looks like we have 4 laps left remaining in stage 2. Still an amazing battle that's underway right now with the 24, the 8, and the 9. This is all for that race lead. Oh, True Death, a little bit of a slip, and here comes a 9 on the outside. 9 takes advantage, launches past him, and now is going to try to get up close to that 24 and see if he can rattle his cage as well.
Man, that allowed these guys to get separated, but I don't think it's going to take long for that 9 car to pressure for that lead again. Don't count that 8 car out either. We've seen him drive from the back of the pack up to the front again. So
And gaining, yeah. So I mean, it's just a slip up. You regain your composure, set your marks again, and continue on. Just looking through the field right now, Billy Holcomb right here. So he's new, his first race. What a way to get introduced to a new league, right? Let's take it to Sonoma. Yeah, it'll be fun, they say. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Ah. He's actually doing really well, looks like. He's got the track dialed. Hitting his marks right now. We're seeing him, looping around. Not overdriving this car at all. Setting a decent pace and is looking like he's running up there close to the top 5. Right?
Yeah,
Ooh.
he's sitting right behind Cody.
Yep. And just as
Mucka right behind him.
Yep, and just as I say that, he tags dirt just a little bit. Here comes Mucka.
Misfire as well in the 3 car.
So this is all a battle for the top 5 right here. And then 00. Woo! Yeah, dude, he's testing out that all-wheel drive and that machine right there. Mm-hmm. It works.
Meanwhile, up front there, Tron, we got the 9 car all over that 24, taking it into this. Oh, man, they're less than a car length apart as they accelerate coming out of that final hairpin. And that 8 car is catching right up with these guys, too.
We got 2 laps remaining in stage 2.
Woo, the pressure is on.
Yep. Don't worry about it, True. We don't need no smoke screen. You're good. You're good. See that? No one's back there.
Look at the 9 car. You cut it inside. Oh.
Push a little bit to the rumples. Here's where really to set this car as it basically what happens here is it all floats here.
Dude, that just went way out into the sand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here comes the 9.
9 is on him. He might take this.
Oh,
he does! Look at inside. He got the front line now.
Oh, man.
Woo! Gale, two-wheeling it. Pitching this thing through, but looks like the 9 car had a little bit better of an exit coming out of, what was that, 8A? Or, yeah, 8B.
I see some contact coming here. Oh.
We're going to see who's going to outbreak who.
Look at these guys.
9
inside.
now. I've seen this one before, and it didn't end pretty.
Oh.
Woo! Yeah! Oh, that was awesome.
24 kept that thing on the high side. Wow. And this is our final lap of this stage.
Is it final? Is it? Or I think this is 2 to go right now. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. This is 2 to go. So we have.
Oh
no! I just looked away and I look back and I see all kinds of dirt being flying, landscaping being done.
Oh man.
9 car gets it. Gonna excel and he's gone. Flash Eye gets that.
He was running so close to his bumper. That was a ton of pressure there, Tron.
And that's what it takes right here. It takes that pressure.
Both of these guys right now. I mean, the way they've duked it out so far.
I wouldn't.
Looks like they might trade stage wins here.
They might, but I wouldn't count that 24 out quite just yet because now we're at that 2 to go. So he just has one more lap, and all it's going to take is a little bit of a slip up from that 9 car, which we have seen all of these drivers do, is make those little mistakes, those little bits, and then basically having these cars right there on their tail, and forces them to lose that position.
I agree with you, Tron. I like sitting in the booth a lot better than I like it on the track here.
I don't know, dude. Hey, the booth has its treacheries as well, all right? Just saying. Here we go, last lap in stage 2. We got the 9-car long shot. Look like he's starting to
Looks like
get a little bit more of a gap.
looks like we got a good run from quarter panel right now. He made his way around Captain Cootie in that 48. He's working his way up towards the front here.
Yeah, he's sitting in that 5th position right now. Top 5 in it. Good job, quarter panel. Get
Right.
some, brother. Excellent run by Longshot. Gonna leave it on the leader.
Hold him off. One more turn here. After these S's.
Yep, after the S's. I think he gonna get it though, man. He's got him, unless he makes a detrimental mistake, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, so it looks like they're gonna trade stage wins here.
Nice. All right, so you got, looks like Longshot gonna get it. Good job.
I think all True Death was doing was just getting his mistakes out now, and now he's gonna try to win this race here.
Well, this is a long haul. This is when he's gonna need it. He's gonna need to get all the mistakes out because you make one here, you don't want to make one here. This is it. This is for the gustos. This is where you need to sit your rhythm, sit back, and stay on point. So you got the 9-car taking over that stage win. Looks as if we have the 24, of course, coming in that 2nd position. True Death in that 3rd position. 4th position, Start Machine. 5th position, Quarter Panel Outlaw. And we have Captain Cootie in that 6th position. So, all right, coming on through. Mucka in that 7th position, I think I just seen. Robert Racing 8th. Billy Holcomb 9th. 10th is Rub On 'em. Rounding out our top 10, I believe. Great win. Great stage win there for Longshot. And we had the 24 coming in at 2nd position, also with that 1st stage win. Let's see how they're going to get it done. At the end, who's going to take it all home today?
I don't know if we've ever done this, but why don't we give it a shot? Why don't we crank her up for this restart of the 3rd stage here?
A road course, huh? All right. I like that. Let's try it. All right, folks. Hold on to yourselves. We're gonna go crazy with this thing. Green, green, green. All kinds green. Crank her up. All right, folks, let's crank it down just a little bit. Hey, we made it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Hey, John, don't look now, but that 00 car in his first race in this league is up into that 4th position. riding there behind True Death in the 8
No
and
way.
the 24.
Let's go look him over there, shall we? Billy Holcomb, first race in the double zero machine, find himself in that 4th position as he does a Dukes of Hazzard maneuver into the center and makes it stick, dude. Oh, he's been taking lessons from Travis Pastrana. Good job, buddy. People watching the broadcast. Oh, that was great. That was great. I mean, seriously, you couldn't have timed that any better, Marley.
They got the sticker wrong on there.
You know,
one.
Well, you know what? He has the color right, so that's good news when it comes down to him. Yeah, let's give him a little shout out here. Let's bring up Rub on him. Or I'm sorry, Billy Holcomb. Billy Holcomb here in the double zero car, first race with these guys, and now looking and setting his sights on a little bit more. So you see him in this 4th position. You have the leaders right there. This guy's running a pretty solid program. Let's ride on board with him just for a moment. Wow, really gaining right here. Oh, just as he slips up a little bit. Now, Kyle Busch pulled that maneuver one time when he was ditching an ice bag. He swooped it out to the outside. He might have had an ice bag on him, and he needed to get rid of that thing. Get more got a caution. I get you. Good job. Good job. Good job. Man, good run for him, though. Seriously, I'm pretty stoked.
Excellent.
Let's see who's gonna come out.
Meanwhile, up front, it looks like those 3 cars are starting to link up again.
So long shot here. He got himself stage win, got himself to get out. Let's try a little something fun here. Let's see exactly how he's driving that car. What do you say there, Marley?
Yeah.
All right,
Go
copy
on board.
that. Let's go with our driver cam today, folks. Check this out. All right. So you're now on board, literally on board, sitting at in his cockpit with him. As you see that wheel just dancing right now. Okay, here he comes into the hard horseshoe of turn 11. Woo! Down that wheel, buddy. Get some. All right, let's take a ride around on his hood with him driving it. All right, folks. So if you can, try to watch his wheel and spot his car at the same time. See how much work this thing really takes. Now this is lap after lap after lap with these guys. Yeah. Work that thing, bud. Come on, you got it.
Trust me, that wheel is nothing easy. It after you're done with one of these races, especially at the road course, you feel like you just went to the gym for 3 hours.
Yeah, I haven't been able to race it in weeks due to that injury or whatnot, because it takes a lot of strength in your upper shoulders to maneuver these wheels. These wheels, they, have all that force feedback and all that jazz. It feels like
you could look at that. Did you see the way his hands are shaking there? It's like you can really see how much you really feel all the rumble strips and the bumps and everything.
This is true racing right here, folks, when it comes down to the online simulations of any sort. This is how you set it up. You get yourself your good cockpit, you get yourself an amazing steering wheel of any, features. They have a lot of them. They have a lot of great wheels out there. They have the T series, you got the G29s and whatnot, and then it steps up to the Vanitex. But you can get any one of these programs, you get it set up like this, and it feels like you in this car, and you race and you feel everything in that wheel. Man, what an awesome shot there, given to us by a long shot, who is our race leader at the moment. That's awesome. All right, let's go check in with the rest of the race there. What do you say?
All right.
All right, so we'll trip back a little bit here. Looks like we landed on quarter panel. Quarter panel was running up in that. He is now in the 7th position.
It almost looked like he was sipping on Mountain Dew too.
Yeah. Now that's sponsorship right there, buddy. I really hope you get a phone call from Mountain Dew. Second place, under attack by the A car.
Oh, true death.
Yep.
Oh,
oh man, that's putting that splitter in the dirt, dude. Actually, that looked like one of my friend's kids with her play toys. Man, she was out there just digging to China and just playing that sand everywhere on the beach. It's about what it looked like. Yeah, the kids, man, they're awesome. They're a lot of fun. Right, here we go. These guys, dude, he's doing such a great job trying to outrun this 8-car. 8-car is just doing everything he can. Hopefully not to have any other mishaps, but stick right there. He has a hard time to the inside. Uh-oh. Did we just, no, he made it. I thought, because, okay, now, if you drive that too tight on the inside, what'll happen there is it will penalize you, and he will get mowed up. Luckily, it didn't, and he was able to maintain and still get out of that turn 11 without a penalty. And
It looks like Billy Holcomb is maintaining that 4th position, and you got Old Faithful coming up behind him, Mucka in that 2-car.
Yeah, we just dropped on him. How about that? And looks like he's bringing Captain Cootie with him. And that
Mucka's in the 5th position, Captain Cootie in 6th, and just behind them is Quarter Panel in that 7th spot.
Doing a great job tracking for us tonight as well. I knew there's a step that I was forgetting there as we kicking off. I mean, I know it's been a minute for us broadcasting off. I have to bring up the tracker. I'm like, hey, that would help. You're right. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Into stage, we didn't know. Oh, because again, folks, we have to be creative around here due to the capabilities of the 704 and Heat 5 formats. We don't really know what lap it is, so we have to think outside the box on this one. Run all kinds of TVs and other streams. It's fun. Right. Oh, and this battle's starting to heat up here as we've been sitting on Mucka for a minute. I've been waiting for the 48 to see if he's going to start to attack and pounce on this 2-car. And he is. He's right there on his member. Going to try to, he does, dives to the bottom. But the 48 pushes hard. 2-car rotates underneath them, but the 48 gets out of it. Great, good exit, and clears the 2-car, now moving himself into that 5th position.
Meanwhile, that let Holcomb get away a little bit more, holding on to that 4th spot.
Mucka ain't done there yet. Mucka just gave him a little, hey, how you doing? And took it back.
This 3rd stage here there, Sean, this is a, if I remember, running these as a 50% race, the way that the laps line up, these guys are about a lap and a half short on fuel to make it on one stop. So who's maybe saving a little bit? Who's going to try to do a splash with, just a splash of gas and no tires? And it's going to be wild down here in the end and on who makes what happen.
Yeah, because for dang sure we ain't getting a caution. I mean, these guys are doing a just amazing job keeping everything pointed the right direction.
And the way these guys are running up front, they're not saving any gas.
Nope. So could this be a crazy upset? Because you got some guys who don't have quite as fast of a program or whatnot, or don't have anything for the leaders, so they're going to try to outsmart them maybe? I don't know. We're getting there. These laps are starting to wind down here, folks. We're in stage 3. This is Left Turn Broadcasting, and we are bringing it with you with Xtreme Saturday Night Showdown at Sonoma. Got Marley in the booth today. Quarter panel as race command on track right now, sitting in that 7th position, doing a pretty good job. But there's a battle going on right in front of him. Let's get to it. But I believe that was the 48 right there, and Mucka's still battling. They're going back at it again. And now, woo!
Quarter panel's in the mix too.
Yeah, he's going to get in the mix right now. Now, will he be able to take advantage of these two, or will he be a wreck on a wreck? Because he's coming in fast, man. Quarter panel digging right now.
Something tells me with the way that these guys are a little farther away from the front of that pack, that these guys are probably just about good to go on gas. So this is going to be a little wild here.
Now, you ran this last week, though, right? You recorded it. We didn't have a, commentary.
Yes.
My mishap. But did you find yourself? I don't remember. Did you caution it, or Was there?
No, we ran caution free, but I ended up doing a splash of just gas, and it didn't really work. There's
Gotcha.
some guys that stretched it out, and I wasn't expecting them to be able to save a lap and a half to 2 laps. So, yeah, it didn't really work.
Okay.
But it worked out for the race winner, and second, third, fourth. So I'm curious to see some of these guys that weren't really up at the front the whole time ended up in that top 5. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
You saw rub on him. Looked like he was all wrecked up there for a minute. I'm going to try to get a little bit to the lead and check in on our leader, long shot. Looks like he's still...
Oh, my Lord, you got Mucka in
three wide! What the bejesus?
Oh, man. Quarter panel just got a double pancake there.
I just clicked to quarter panel as he was the what would we say, the Oreo?
We could call him the cream filling.
Yeah, the cream filling. Right.
Oh man,
that was awesome.
And he's looking inside the 48. Is he gonna make it happen? There he is. Oh, is he gonna get the 2?
Go! Do the 48s on him! The 2's there! This is one heck of a battle right here, Quarter. You did a great job, brother. Keep it up. Woo!
He almost had 2 for 1 there.
Almost. He's still marching forward.
Said, I don't even need doors. I'm going to pass you back.
Right? Uh-oh. Looks like he pushed a little hard there, and the 48's going to get underneath him. What a battle. He's going to stick it to the outside. Hopefully he can rotate underneath him.
Oh,
get him launch out.
I almost said slingshot engaged.
It was great, man. These guys are just putting on one heck of a show. Now this is back here for that 5th, 6th, and 7th position. We have pretty much 1st and 2nd. They were kind of running their own race. We had 3rd place, which was True Death in that. And then 4th place was Billy Holcomb.
Yeah. We still got a long shot leading this thing in that 9 Mountain Dew.
Okay.
We see him, in car driving. And we got Flash 9, who won the first stage. He's right there in them coattails. He's not letting them get far away. So it's a long race. These guys still have to make a pit stop. We should be getting up to that here shortly. So.
Quarter panel with the mad dive, dude, and overshot her hard. Oh yeah, but he's all right. Looks like the 88's back around again. He is having himself some troubles there on that.
The 18 is right back to the 48's bumper.
Wow, what a slingshot missing got. That was that engage right there because he pushed really hard through that.
But you see who's leading this pack, right?
Yeah,
a Ford.
Okay.
Yeah, a Ford.
Yeah, just because he just using his bumper more. That's all. Hey, look! Just so you see that the Chevy's just trying to find his way around. That's all, and he's trying not to damage or touch the delicate Fords and Toyotas, because they're not made like a Chevy, so they can't handle that type of a beating. All right, Chevy can do it all day long, and we stay fast. So he's just trying to be nice to that Ford. You got to treat it with care. All right, it's like them packages.
I want quarter panel to eat some of them Skittles on his car. Take that 2 for 1.
That's right. I keep forgetting Quarters are race command, so he's hearing all the smack talk. Good luck. Well, I'm still running his race. Oh, Marcus around! Oh!
Oh man.
That hurt. That did. We had it on Captain Cootie there. Captain Cootie was maintaining a great position and an awesome battle. Then here goes Quarter with the push to no man's land out there with an amazing, huge, crazy slingshot thing down through the S's right here. Hitting his marks pretty good, and now all of a sudden gains tremendously on the 48.
Watching this battle up front get closer. I'm really curious on how these pit stops go, because I mean, there's a lot that's in our control, but a lot that's not in our control in the sim racing as far as pit stops.
Yeah.
So you can go into them pits and have a 16.4 second pit stop, or you can have a 15.2. You have no idea what's going to happen. So, I mean, this is going to be interesting to see where they come out. Also, I mean, you know, man, are they going to make it on fuel? I mean, these guys are racing each other hard, pushing it for everything, because they both know how fast they are. So I just can't see them saving any fuel right now, Tron.
Yeah, we're sitting on board with long shot right now, and it don't sound like he's trying to maybe anything at all. All right. I mean, no, he's going, dude. It's going. Oh, just so we say that. Marley, here we go.
Oh,
here we go.
Now that's interesting. That's real interesting there, Tron, because Flash is able to make another lap. So that tells me that maybe Flash wasn't pushing it. Maybe he was saving. And now Longshot is going to be a lap behind as far as fuel to Flash.
Well, we are on Flash right now, and you're onto something here, Marley. This could be a switch up, change of things right here.
There's some gearing differences too.
Oh,
That's
yes,
true.
Yep. Okay, so now the 24 resumes command of the lead as the 9 car went in for his service pit stop here. He gives himself a little splash of fuel. I don't know if he's going to take any tire or not, but we're going to see how this maneuvers out. We're on board True Death right now. True, he is sitting, I believe, in that 3rd position still, running, or now 2nd position. So that will put him as the runner-upper. Then I believe that would establish Billy Holcomb into that now top 3 possible podium position.
In that podium spot right now, and he's still running, has not pit yet.
You always say wild, buddy. How wild would that be? This guy makes it into the podium his very first race.
That'd be awesome. That'd be great. I touched on it. About last year about how Pittman in that 11 won here on his first race. So, I mean, in his rookie season. I mean, hey, anything can happen. Sonoma, there's some crazy stuff that happens on these desert tracks.
Oh man, well, we just seen the 5 car literally do a push moving into the carousel and a complete full 360 to land back on the track, and he drove out of it.
He was spinning like a tulip in that sand.
He's all ripping it in right back on the track. Like, good. All right, so now everyone's coming into pit. The 48 looks as if, everyone's in suit. So the 18's in. Unless there's somebody here who has done something crazy. Mucka did?
Yeah, Mucka just won another lap. I had touched and I said that I think maybe these guys that were running 5th, 6th, 7th, they were saving that fuel. They definitely saved, because now Mucka is running an extra lap further than everyone else. Oh no, what happened there?
Okay, we're at 16 laps remaining. Everyone's getting their stops right now. So, folks, let's go ahead, and we're just going to send us off on a full sim. We've got to give our sponsors a little bit of a shout out there, right?
Absolutely.
Folks. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a little full sender. We'll be back here in just a moment, and we'll give you the rundown on where everyone's standing.
Exploration. It's in our DNA. There's something inside each and every one of us that compels us to know the unknown, to push past every frontier. We want to see what's never been seen, hear what's never been heard, Feel what's never been felt. There are no limits to where we'll go, to what we'll discover, to what we'll achieve. We are all explorers, and there are new worlds to explore.
All right, folks, we are back after that quick full sender. Always brought to us by Century 21, hometown loyalty, all over the U.S., all over the world. And we are doing the driver cam again, buddy. Oh, yeah. We are on board with our race leader, which is the 9-car of Longshot Jeff, performing so perfectly right now. Did his quick pit stop. Looked like everybody else had to follow suit. We took that quick commercial break to come back live with Longshot as our race leader once again and pulling away from the field. So we thought we'd drop it in on his race camera and watch him drive for a minute. See how he's handling this bad dog, of course, Sonoma. Here at the home state of LTV over here in Cali. There we go, that's better. Man, he's down on that wheel right now. That is some good driving right there. Perfect line, great car. Now we should be coming close to our 10 to go, folks. This thing is winding down. If you're just tuning in or tuning in a little late, this is stage 3. You got us. LTV on deck with Xtreme Saturday Night Showdown.
Ooh.
Marley, of course, up in the booth with us today. Awesome. So stoked to have him.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here there, brother. Back in the booth with you.
There you go. That's when it's epic right there. We got us both in this thing, calling these things out. Oh, 2-car up or a 9-car up on 2-wheel. You saw some spark being flying out of that thing. He's still pushing that car like he trying to, chase down the leader of some sorts. You got Pittman, it looks like, possible going a lap down, or he's going to be lap traffic coming up on that 9 car. How will he get past him? That's always the good question of the leader. Will he show patience, or will he just try to get right past him as quick as possible?
That might play a huge factor in this thing because the 9's got a huge lead. Longshot has been checking out, but Flash, I mean, if the 9 car gets caught up in anything, Flash 9 will be right there. It looks, I mean, just visualizing it on the screen, it looks like he's probably got a 2-second lead right now on the 24.
Right.
Man, it's going to be close. I seen the 7 car of Robbie racing on pit road, so it looks like he's going with the splash and dash strategy here.
That actually may work. I mean, well, opinion on who's running where, but he might get himself some position. I don't think he'll have anything for the leaders, of course, but
we're going to see if these guys can make it, as the 9 of Longshot has now caught the 11 of Pittman. And it's going to be interesting. Is it going to hold him up? Is he going to be able to get through there? And it looks like just in front of the 11 is the 2 car Mucka. Oh, the 11 smartly left him go by.
didn't want to get in that guy's way at all. Cause him any kind of grief or whatnot. Upset anybody's line there. Contact ruined everyone's race.
Smart move. Yep, and now he's got next car in his sights is the 2 car Mucka, who we like to refer to as Ryan Newman on the track when you're racing for position. But I got a feeling Mucka will let him go by too.
Now we have 10 laps remaining, folks. We are coming up to 9 as the leader crosses the line here as he comes out of turn 11. Treacherous turn 11. This horseshoe right here, 9 car maneuvers it perfectly. Great exit. Sets him on that dog leg. Crosses start finish line. We are 9 laps remaining.
Ooh, catching Billy coming out of the pits. Oh man, that was going to be close. Now Billy, remember Billy, he was running that 4th position, and now he's sitting there just in front of the 9.
As we are on Billy right now. So did he do, I don't know what he did. Could he just been a splash and go? Did he get tires?
I'm going to assume that he had to get tires. I mean, this place is really tough on tires here in the desert. But I'm trying to think, maybe he did, splash. He's got an extra splash of fuel to make it to the end.
I don't know. He's still showing as the 9 car as our race leader.
Yep. So I believe Billy must have made that 2nd pit stop. He will not be able to make it to the end. But it's going to be interesting now. Are all these guys going to have to make another stop? Or are they all going to, are these leaders going to be able to make it to the end? This is going to be tough here.
That is a great point, and who knows, man? That is what these strategies are all about.
Hey, Tron, you're able to get a look at our tracker. Maybe you could see a little bit of positioning here.
Sure. So basically, we have the 9 car. We got him leading the race at the moment. We have the 24 car sitting in that 2nd position. Right now, you see the Flash 9 rotate through your screen, crossing the start-finish line. Let's go from the next car back closest to that start-finish line, which is going to be True Death right now. Looks like True Death, possibly our 3rd place car. Let's verify him real quick.
I'm going to
got the Cootie in 4th, quarter panel in 5th, start machine in 6th, misfire in 7th. Just to help you guys out as much as I can.
Hey, great job there, Quarter. Excellent. Yes, quarter panel is in that 5th position. And it looks like, so we are on spot there. Thank you, Quarter.
Now, who did you say was in that 4th spot there, Quarter?
Captain Cootie, right in front of me. Well,
okay. Excellent, thank you.
We're on Captain Cootie now in that 4th position, that number 48 Machina Chevy.
Now, Quarter, are you trying to make it a 1 stop here?
I'm just doing what I can to make it as far as I can. I know if I stop, I might as well just go to the back. So we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I'm a little bit short on fuel.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a great insight there, Tron. Thank you, Quarter. It's great insight because, speaking to one of our, in-booth drivers here, he's short. So that means that a lot of these guys are probably short, and we've seen a lot of guys make that pit stop for a splash. Billy, who was running in fourth, you just seen him go a lap down. Bucka ran the most laps on track, so he's good to go, but he's sitting right in front of the leader right now. So it's going to be tough. I mean,
I think Bucka's got 5 years in that car.
Now, here's the other thing as well, because the 24 car, he went an extra lap more than the 9 car did. So that's going to give him that extra lap of fuel regardless, right? So if there are a lap or so short, maybe the 24 has enough go juice in his tank to get him across that start finish line.
Yeah, and that's true. The 9 car does not look like he is saving a drop. So, and the 24 car has kind of kept his distance. It's going to be interesting here.
Yeah, 24 is just coming in to that right-hander here, and he's coming into these chicanes now. And we'll see. Oops, by the way, there we go. Oh yeah, so. Oh, here comes the 9 car coming down for his last pit stop. Could this just be a splash and go? Now, as you see, Mucka just cruised past him right there. The 00 also cruised past him. Can those guys make it in one stop, and where will that put them as opposed to their positioning on track versus the leaders?
See, the 24 now is passing, going around another lap. So that now puts our 24 car Flash 9 in the lead.
Got him. Yep.
Hey, Quarter, how many laps remaining?
It should be somewhere around the 7 or 8 laps to go, which we'll see here in just a minute as he crosses that start finish line.
5 to go, buddy. 5 to go.
Oh, 5 to go. Okay, copy that. We know he's busy.
Yeah. He's not that busy.
You look kind of busy.
He's only turning right in a cup car.
Right.
This is a Cup car?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I guess not really. It's a Toyota.
Right. Oh, no.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll show you how to keep moving forward.
He said Toys R Us car as a 24 just got stalled up by the 11. Okay, so I just saw 6 laps across the line. Now it's 5. Okay, yeah. 6 laps, that's right. 24 gets past the 11 now. We're looking at our leader, keeping our eyeball on him to see how this is gonna play out. Whose strategies is gonna win at the end? You gotta have that fast car, one thing. Strategy is the other. I believe that will make True Death into that second position. But we are still waiting for everything to cycle around here. Let's see who's behind it. Just getting it there. Okay, here comes a 24 up on 2 car. Now, I believe 2 cars will now go a lap down. He was lap down, now he will go back lap down. He was able to get that lap back for a little bit, staying out, so he's still running his fuel program at this moment. Will the 24 have to pit again? That's the question. Does he have enough to make it? Because if the 24 has to pit again, that's going to put that 2 car back on the lead lap. I don't know. This is going to get a little confusing when it comes down to this one.
I think Flash is going to be able to make it, just a guess, but just from racing with him enough here, I'm pretty sure he's good to go.
All right, so we're just cruising through here, looking for a little bit of a battle. Let's drop in on our second place car, I think. Where's the 9 car sitting?
Third place.
Third place, got it. All right, so 9 cars in that third position. Looking around, looking high, looking low, looking for some racing stuff. Okay, Captain Cootie's now taking his last trip down pit lane.
I mean, that's impressive that the 9 made his pit stop and came back out in third. That's how much of a good lead he had. So now he's just kind of hoping that them guys run out up front. And, you know, he's good to go. So maybe he'll be able to sneak that win away.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm still, you know, just all of the, you know, the screws are turning in my head right now about what the 24 is going to be able to do here. Because he's running such a fast pace, but yeah, he's still staying out. We have 3 laps remaining, so the 24 is on point. Maybe he has enough to get it. Coming in, I believe, 2 to go.
Man, and True Death in that 8 car. Just on Sunday in the FRR, he brought home that second place position, and guess where he's running right now?
Let me
In Saturday Night Showdown.
Oh, man.
Running in second.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, at least he knows he's consistent at Sonoma, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he was able to, you know, like I said, in the beginning of this race, in stage 1, he spun that joker. He was able to drive back through the field. So he has himself one strong program here at this road course. He definitely know how to get right.
Oh, is he in 2 wheels?
So True Death right now in the 8 car, looking like he's in that second position. There's where the 24 car is, going through the chicanes at the moment. True Death is now entering the chicanes right now.
Yes, and if you look in the rear view of True Death there, you could see Street Machine in that 5. I don't know if he's a lap down or not. And then just behind that 5. Okay, and then just behind that 5 car, you got Long Shot in the 9, who may possibly drive his way back up here in a second.
See how fast he be moving. We're on True, and he's coming in that lap traffic, so that might blow and slow him up just a little bit. But these laps are winding down, so you know I do believe that as long as the 24 doesn't, I mean I've said this before, and I don't know if I'm gonna say it again. Oh, I gotta say it again. The only person who's gonna be able to wreck this race right now for the 24 is the 24 himself. And last time I said that, he actually did that. So I hope I don't curse him, but I mean I'm just saying, he really did though. I was like, uh-oh. I hope he don't hold it against me. But we got the 24 now coming up to the 00 car, lapper traffic, but I do believe he's going to be okay when it comes to his distance on on the second place car, which is the 8 car of 2B.
I want to say excellent job to the 18 as well. We know how slow in real life that 18 car was this year. I mean, Kyle couldn't get a win. You see that Toyota? I didn't think they went fast either, but I see him running up there in the top 5. So.
What are you talking about, my 2-time champion? Champion?
Okay, so here we go, though. But we do have quarter panel in that 4th position. His fuel light is on, and we have 2 laps remaining for him. So here we go. Will he have enough to make it all the way? Oh, man. Only time is going to tell us. We'll hear it. Well, I'm sure we'll hear it come across comms. Just hopefully
The 24 of Flash 9 has come up on lap traffic. He's got Billy Holcomb right in front of him in that 00 coming into this hard turn right here. Oh, coming up to the carousel now.
Can they? Yeah. Is he gonna is he gonna hold him off, or is he going to let him go by?
Oh man, this is huge here.
Yes, because you have.
Back there licking his chops.
Oh,
man.
contact! Oh, good. All right, he clears him. We're good. Now he continued forward.
Woo.
Coming to his remaining laps here, the 24 is trying to bring this thing home. He got that first stage win in stage 1. And long shot in that 9 car got the stage 2 win. He's riding in that 3rd position right now. True Death in that 2nd position, and the 24 car of Flash 9 is leading this thing. Also our points leader. So he is 174.4 points over True Death, which is just going to excel his points lead just that much further. Even though True's running himself a great race, he still got that stage win, and now possible, race win tonight. We're going to find out right now, because this is last lap, folks. Here we go. Oh, and he got it. Sorry, that was last lap. 24 got the race. I was 1 lap off. Sorry about that, folks. So that was end of racer right there. The 24 car brings it home. All kinds. Great job to Flash 9. And our 2nd position, I believe that is going to go to True Death here. And then I believe our 3rd place finisher will be the 9 car of Longshot. All right, our race winner here.
Very impressed with these guys able to stretch that fuel out like that, running the pace that they were. Very, very impressive.
Man, strategies where it went accordingly. The 9 car, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Do you think maybe he might have missed his? Because he had himself a fast car. We're going to find out about what happened there at the end on, his strategies wise, or how that all unfolded for him.
He pit an extra lap early. Like Quarter said earlier, it could have been gears, could have been anything, or it could have just pit just a bit early, ran it too hard. Didn't save as much as Flash 9 and some of these others did in the first run.
There's a lot of different gears ran here. And it's that final stage where everybody seems to be about a lap and a half, 2 laps, a lap short. It took everything that I had, and I actually ran out at the line. So
wow. You ran out of the line? All right, there it is. So Flash 9. Oh, here we go. Let's go for a running order here. Once it pops up again. Okay, so we have True Death 2nd, Longshot 3rd, Outlaw 4th, Captain Cootie 5th, Billy Holcomb 6th, Mucka 7th, Start Machine 8th, Pittman 9th, Misfire 10th. Lead lap cars end at 5th place, which is Captain Cootie. Man, Rub on him and Robbie 11th and 12th. Robbie 11th, Rub on him 12th. Man, we had some great battling out there, and some guys who just whew. But let's go ahead and bring it on back to the booth here, folks, as we get ready to head over to our post-race show. Go and congratulate all of our winners there. All right, folks, let's go ahead and jump on over. You got to tell our drivers over? Yes, we do. Yeah, just give me 1 second here, folks, as I'm just kind of switching things up and around. All right, here we go. Post-race show. Xtreme Saturday Night Showdown. We had one heck of a race there. Awesome finish. All right, let's see if we can get a hold of our third place finisher.
I got a little something for that third place finisher there. I looked at these lap times after this race here when we got back to this lobby, and holy crap, a 128.2. That was good enough for first on the daily, the weekly, and seventh all time.
What? Wow.
Yeah, that he just this race. So excellent job. Wow.
Let me get him unmuted real quick. Okay, he's good to go. And same thing with, make sure everyone's good to go, of course. All right, let's bring him up here. Our third place finisher. All right, Longshot, you got a copy? Oop, no, he doesn't. Hold on, give us a second here. You are muted.
I got
I don't have him. This one thing I gotta remember. Okay. Okay, so I think,
but no worries.
I think I have him, but I can't hear him, so.
I've got you. I can hear you.
We got you in the booth. Me and Marley got you. Long shot.
Go ahead, Marley. Take over for me on this one.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Marley, go ahead and take over for Tron there.
I can't hear him.
I'm just trying to make sure that I can hear him on the broadcast. Hang on there, Longshot. I got you. I'm just making sure we can hear you on broadcast.
I can't hear him.
I'm just trying to make sure that I can hear him on the broadcast.
Love it. Sometimes it just never does work. Not accordingly, at least. Yeah, I still, for some reason,
I can still hear you there, Longshot.
Go on
just trying to get your.
if you can get him the interview, that'd be fine. But
Yep, we're just trying to get his. Hey, Tron, I'm trying to get his audio on the broadcast right now. There's no audio for him on broadcast.
I got you. I'm trying. It won't unclick for some reason. Let's try it one more time. Okay. I think I got it. There it is. All right, yeah, we got you now.
Going on.
All right. So, Longshot, you got a copy.
There it is. Sorry about that, folks. A little, we can't get it always right? All right, good to go.
You got a copy there, brother?
Yep, I got you.
Well, man, I got a lot of things to say to you, or that I'd like to ask you, I guess. Man, you had a rocket ship battle it back and forth with Flash. I mean, with True Death as well. I mean, it was just excellent racing up there up front. You guys traded stages, and man, in that third stage, you got out there and you had that lead, and then just got off a little bit wide and had to surrender it back up and work your way back up there. But an excellent race for you, and I mean, clearly you were running fast lap times. We seen how you were driving in the booth. We seen your wheel and how much you were fighting it and what it felt like on those rumble strips. Tell the people watching what it's like to drive on this track here.
Oh man, it's a very tricky and treacherous track. You got to have really good throttle control. Make sure you're getting on your braking points just right. You got to know what curbs you can use and can't use, because there's certain curbs that will just throw you, kind of like, I believe it was stage 2. I got the one curb just before the carousel. Just as I got the perfect restart, was able to go from second to first and get around Flash, and caught that curb, and it kind of sent me out in the sand dunes there a little bit, but we were able to get it back up and keep going. But you just got to have very, very good throttle control here, and make sure you're getting on it, easy. You can't just hammer down out of these corners. You'll spin it almost every time. So that's the main thing, is throttle control and just hitting your marks lap after lap.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, we seen you in stage 2 when you did throw it over there into the Pismo Beach dunes out there, and you sucked that thing into all-wheel drive, and were able to monster your way out of there. Didn't lose too much, were able to gain it back. So what a great drive there, an incredible save, of course. I mean, because we normally, if you get into that sand and them dunes and stuff, man, that can spell disaster for your race there, at least for that stage. So great job in recovery on that one.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what was your strategy like going into this third stage? I should say, knowing that fuel was gonna play a big factor. We seen you have a monster lead and just really throwing down these monster laps and stretching it out, and then you ended up hitting a lap sooner than Flash 9 did, and it seems like at the end that was the deciding factor when you ended up having to take a splash of fuel.
Yeah, I knew as far as my setup and my gears, I mean, that's in hindsight, I probably could have backed my pace down a little bit to them to try to save some fuel, and ran in the fuel gear there. But I just, kind of in the back of my head, I had last Sunday's FRR race here, and it seemed like all the leaders pitted with a splash and go. It worked out for some, not for others, and just kind of figured going off of that, I've kind of figured everybody was going to have to at least take that one last splash. So I had a pit there no matter what. If I wouldn't have pitted a lap earlier than Flash to start that, I probably would have ran out somewhere coming back up through the S's, which at this track, you run out of fuel, it kills your race. It's done and over with. So I pitted, and at the end, we pitted I probably still had another three or four laps or so on fuel, but again, kind of playing the fuel card, take the splash and go, get back out there and hope that maybe they had a pit, and I could just, my tires seemed to be seemed to be a lot better on older tires. Each lap I'd be picking up time quicker and quicker and quicker, so I knew tires weren't going to be too much of a factor for me, and I was just hoping that they were going to have to pit again. And they must have made some adjustments there from last Sunday, because they were able to stretch it. So, it was a good call by them, good awareness by them to knowing what they could and couldn't do. And it worked out in their favor, not ours today.
Yeah, I mean, the strategies were very impressive when it comes to Sonoma packages that you guys brought to the track today, and stretching those fuel when it needed to be done. And then also, hitting the hot rod button on that dash for that car and going for it, I mean, and putting down one heck of a race. We saw some amazing side-by-side battling, with different runs, dive bombs, under braking, over braking, everything that was, and we've seen you up on two wheels a couple times, but that was pretty cool stuff too, by the way. I mean, you throw some spark shows out of the side of your car, man. Look like little fireworks action as you're going through the carousel. It's pretty cool. No bad, but what a great run for you, dude. Congratulations on your third place finish. Up here again, look at you. You're in that third place in positioning, in points, and you got third place tonight as well for tonight's race. So how about that, right?
Yeah, we got to figure out how to break this trend of the top three in points, finishing 1, 2, 3 in the race. I tell you,
I was just gonna
gain points on these boys, but it just ain't working out in my favor.
Oh, that was pretty impressive actually to see it how everything basically progressed through the race stages and whatnot. How strategies were played, positions were lost and gained, and all of you still folded back into your more or less starting positions, more or less.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Captain rounded out 4th, I believe, tonight. So he hit his spot again,
Right.
and I think we're going on. It's probably the 3rd week in a row. The top 3 have finished, or top 4 in the points have finished right where they are in the points during the race. So
Yeah,
let's do. We gotta figure it out, but a little bit more speed. But I do feel it. We had the speed tonight, and just the fuel didn't. We were in full send mode. We were going for it, not saving a drop, and hoping it was gonna play out. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, the over-the-wheel driver cam footage was priceless, bro. Great job showing us how that wheel works. And man, we saw it. You saw everything. You saw as you hit the rumples, you see that, and you I'm going right and left, and we're just all over this thing, dude. So thank you so much for that. That was impressive stuff. And look forward to more of those camera reviews tomorrow night as well. So, just saying.
Yeah, I'll be definitely up for that. We got another big race tomorrow in FRR and whatnot, so I want to give out a big congrats to Flash, True. Boy, I had a blast battling there in stage 1, 2, and the start of 3. That was probably the most fun I've had at Sonoma for a track that isn't, top 5 on my list of favorite tracks to go to.
Right.
So to be able to have that battle with those boys was awesome, and each week as a group we're coming together and the race is getting better and better, and I'm getting excited for this. We were missing a few guys tonight, unfortunately, with some family and work issues and whatnot, but they'll be back. I do want to let everybody know real quick before you go, we are off the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Was our full send into the next 2 weeks, and what a way to go into the break.
No kidding, huh? With one of the most technical and difficult tracks to drive, with some impressive footage, by the way. So, like I said, hats off to you. I think hopefully our fans will enjoy this one for sure.
Yep. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to Century 21, JCR, and all these fans that tune in and watch this race and everything. Big shout out to them. And, keep clicking on that subscribe button for Left Turn. Hit up Xtreme on Facebook, and let's get things rolling.
Yeah.
What are we at? 900 and something on your...
We're close. Yeah, we're a little over 900 right now. You're on spot. So we're reaching that 1,000 mark, and when that 1,000 mark gets hit, well, we already promised everybody one heck of a party, and we're going to be throwing it the LTB style.
I believe we're at 913.
913. All right. We're climbing. We're almost there.
1,000.
Woo! Hopefully bringing it for 2021. Thanks, buddy. You did a great job tonight.
Thank you.
All right, so we're looking for True Death right now. Is he not on board? I do not see him. I do not see our third place finisher, or second place finisher here. Yep. So let's go ahead and shoot on over to Flash 9, our race winner, while we're looking for True Death here.
John, just to give you a heads up, True Death is having a lot of technical issues, so he will not be.
Oh, copy that. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
He said great race, awesome job by everybody, but Discord just wasn't communicating with him.
Copy that. Okay. Copy that.
He had an excellent run. Man, he gave
run.
these guys a run for their money. He was running right up there battling for the lead, so he did a great job tonight.
I mean, talk about impressive work all the way through. So, I was stoked with True Death, especially with the way that he was maneuvered his car after stage 1, and that mishap that he had, and brought it through the field. So he had himself an impressive car. Let's just make sure that we have Flash 9, who's not muted.
We have Flash 9. He's ready to rock and roll.
No
wig tonight, though. Where's the wig, brother?
Oh, man. All right, let's go with it. Here we go. All right, Flash 9, you got a copy.
I got you.
All right. Yep. We got Marley and Tron here in the booth, bud. What an awesome run. again tonight. Congratulations on your win, dude. Super stoked for you. You guys had some pretty phenomenal battling going on in the front, especially with with second stage. Well, actually, but every stage you guys had some style of battling going on, and then of course you had the strategies that were undertaken. Now we noticed that you stretched your strategies out a lap, and it seemed pretty advantageous to you at the end. Obviously, brought it home in that P1. You looked like you had a solid car. We were watching your line, and the way that you're hitting all of your marks. Your car didn't look loose. You feel like you had a really solid, balanced car. Give us a feeling on how it felt inside the car for you when it comes to your balance and whatnot in your tire wear.
The car was really good. Only made a couple air pressure adjustments from when we ran there last Sunday. Car was fast, so stable. I feel like the Sonoma car is my best road course car, and definitely ran better there than Charlotte Roval. So just learned some things from last Sunday. I was able to get third with FRR, but I had to make an extra pit stop than everyone, not even thinking about fuel. So I knew that coming in to tonight that it might play out. I don't know what long shot strategy was going to be, but first stage it fired off really good. I was able to get out front, and I felt like I could keep the 9 behind me, but once the tires were wearing off and the low fuel, he was picking up some time on me, and it's just hard to race side by side, with not knowing if you bump someone on the side or not, and then trying to time their braking points. But with going against some guys like Scotty B and Clash, and like those are some of the best road racing guys on this game, and just trying to get some track time, pick up on them a little bit. But between True, Longshot, and I, we had some pretty equal cars, I would say, and some good racing. And I think this is probably the first time I didn't spin out in a road course race, so I'm pretty happy.
Hey, nice, coming up. Now I was gonna bring in a point up on that when we were talking about parts of the track and the intricacies of braking to get by your competitors, to the different styles, lines. Which part of the section did you find more advantageous than others to complete those passes, to get those passes done? Was there a certain spots or a few spots of the track that you were prone and you'd wait for to make those passes?
I think like the sharp right-hander coming out of the chicane was probably my best spot to set somebody up. Okay. I think Longshot and I were either equal, or I could chip a 10th or 2 off going through the S's, and if I really hit the chicane right, I could gain a couple tenths there. But he was so good off of that hairpin coming to the start finish line. He would gap me like anywhere from 2 to 5 tenths every lap, depending on how good he hit it. So, and I spent the whole freaking track, trying to gain it back, and then just hit that corner again. But it's more just trying to let them make a mistake, fill their mirror up, and
describe that.
That's really about the best way. I mean, if we're making time on the whole field, you don't have to push it and make it stupid mistakes. So I think that was his mindset when he got to me, waiting for me to mess up, and it goes the same way with me.
Yeah, and I said it too, by the way. I
actually mentioned that in the broadcast.
Yeah.
I about how it's actually. I mean, I'm thinking that the leader actually has more pressure because the guy behind you, you know that all three of you guys were fast. There was 3 cars that were really battling for this lead between you, Longshot, and True Death, and it was just an epic battle. But the guy leading, it was like so much pressure because it was like that. Oh man, I don't want to make a mistake because if I slip up, oh man, I'm toast. So I mean, and we've seen all 3 of you guys get put in that position, and it was really fun to watch. It's neat that you're actually mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Everyone's talked with Longshot and Misfire. I heard Misfire say like, "Oh crap," in the headset, and I thought it was Longshot's voice going into one of the sharp right-handers. So I'm like looking up in the mirror. I blow the corner completely. Whatever lead I had, I think that's eventually led to me getting loose, and that's when the first lead change happened. But yeah, it was just trying to listen to everyone in your ear, and then you got a couple fast cars filling up your mirror. It takes a lot to stay focused, especially with road course racing. But it was a lot of fun. I'm glad to keep the win streak going.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get in your head at the end because I did say it again, Flash. I'm sorry I had to, but you're up. There was such a commanding lead at the end that the only person that could wreck that race would be you. And I said that once before, and it happened actually. And so I was like, I don't know if I should say this, but now I have to because I brought it up. So, but yeah, man, you did get perfect all the way through, getting by that lap traffic at the end. I had a little bit of, that must have been a little scary with a little bit of that contact there, just trying to figure out which way you're going to get by. I believe there's 00. We need to give a shout out to Billy and that 00 car doing himself a pretty good job being the first race in this X series, and driving up there into that 4th and 5th positions and holding strong. So pretty stoked for his efforts there. But man, that must have been pretty little nerve-wracking there at the end because we were like 2 to go and you're coming up on that lap traffic. So that was the only thing that really could have hurt you.
Well, going back to the Jinx part, I learned not to listen to you during the races, so I don't play it anymore. For the next day or 2 to go back and watch the broadcast. But,
smart driver right there. All right.
I mean, we were all in the same chat, so I was just planning on riding behind Billy there, and he had a lane where he was just, gonna let me go, and I wasn't too worried about it. I figured, he'd probably end up letting me go, even if I didn't say anything. But yeah, he had a solid race, and I got a shout out to Outlaw there, coming with 4th place finish.
Woo!
Hey, I just want to say, go Buckeyes, baby!
Oh no!
Yeah,
here we go.
Get in the playoff.
God, what? Hey,
yeah, it was a great job by everybody.
Yeah, everyone did a great job. You saw, there was no cautions. Like, there was no one virtually pointing the wrong direction. We have to go back to the footage, but I'm pretty sure no one was really pointing the wrong direction. They did a quick little something and then back on track, but everybody was good, dude. Everybody was really put on an excellent race. I was.
Listen, you could have put on R. Kelly and their little bumping and grinding going on there, nice and slow, but no, that was a good, clean race, man. We had quite a few battles throughout the track, but yeah, there wasn't really any overturned cars there.
No, not at all. I mean, everybody did, like I said, did what they came here to do, which was put on a show, put on a good show, a clean race, lots of fun. And it seemed like everybody came out, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for all the drivers that come out of it with a good feeling, not all wrecked, all frustrated, all bummed out. So
you always got good races and bad races, but here at the SNS show, there's not a lot of tempers, man. There's a lot of give and take here, and people know when somebody hits you, it's an honest mistake. So that helps out a lot. But no,
absolutely.
You know how it goes.
Oh yeah. No, we had a good race tonight, and Flash, you did again just another kick butt job, bud. All right. I mean, you seriously did, because it's showing what this point system's all about, because you guys literally placed 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the same positions you started in. That's where you guys finished. Pretty impressive stuff, dude. With trading up some positions and whatnot throughout the entire race, going through the changes, the dramatics and whatnot, the mistakes, and you guys still end up in your 1 through 4 positions. That's impressive. That shows some true talent and a really good field that you guys have put together. So great job tonight for you, bud. Anybody need to give a shout out to? Any kind of team?
Yeah, good old Left Turn Broadcasting. Misfire for putting this all together. We know long shot don't do too much. Just no, I'm just kidding. No, long shot. What was that?
I said this whole him mistaking Misfire for my voice just gave me a light bulb for the rest of the year. There's gonna be a lot of old craps going in there.
Hey, somebody's got to turn that switch on for you.
well, Flash, we don't take up too much more of these of our folks' time, but Flash, you did again great job. Really appreciate you putting out there and getting that win done tonight. And again, you turned some beautiful laps, and you fought a really awesome battle when it comes to some of the top drivers that were up there, clean racing, and a lot of respect given. So great job tonight for another win. That puts you at 3 for the season, bud. Good job.
Yeah. And hey, Flash, remind me, I'm gonna send you some Red Bull. So next week, if you get in that podium, I mean, that was the calmest race-winning interview I've ever heard.
Oh, dude, that's it. That's typical Flash right there.
Hey, if I win tomorrow, I'll bring the juice. I'll bring the juice.
All right. Uh-oh. We saw last time he brought some enthusiasm, and it was in the shape of a wig of some sorts, right? Yeah. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Well, the girlfriend is asleep usually by the time our races are over on Sunday, so I can't get too loud.
Copy that.
I'll make all the facial expressions I can.
Yes, dude. I mean, because you help you tune in the whole like that. Yeah, I got you. That'd be perfect. All right. Well, let's see. Marley, what else you got for us? Anything? Again, Flash Knight, congratulations for your win tonight, bud.
Not too much. It was nice to be back in the booth. Congrats to Flash. Congrats to Longshot and True Death, who couldn't make it, and everybody else that raced tonight. It's great racing. Quarter panel. I didn't know that Toyota's gonna go that fast. That was a good run there. It was just a good race. I mean, everybody did a great job. Very clean. Everybody was really, putting on a great show. Just glad to be back. Glad that the fans were able to catch a great race. And, they said they're off for 2 weeks. That's because we have Christmas and New Year's coming up. Want to say a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everybody.
Yes, absolutely. Folks, they are going to be off, but we will not be. We have a bunch of crazy things coming up. So I thought I'd like to bring that back up here for a second. Let me change this. Anyways, folks, so while I was down for a couple weeks, couldn't really do anything, didn't mean I didn't stop working. Oh, no. No, it was complete opposite. Now we decided to come out with all kinds of crazy shenanigans. I don't know if you checked out the little commercial that Marley finalized and finished up and premiered just right before the race, but if you didn't, check it out because it's going to explain a lot more of what we're talking about. So this is called the wrong direction. I always spout out about keeping the cars pointed the right direction. Well, what happens when they're not pointed the right direction and they go the wrong direction? Well, we're going to show you. And it's going to be all kinds of fun. Breakdowns of all these different wrecks and shenanigans and fun, drivers and whatnot commentating. Just wait. We're those. It's good. Marley, I don't know. What else can I say about it without giving it away?
It's gonna be like America's Funniest Home Videos, but racing.
Yes, perfect. Oh man, that is a great description there on that one, and I cannot wait to air this thing. We have our start date. It is coming out. we're gonna set up the new year.
New
folks.
Year's Day at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, we're gonna go live with Sting, and we're gonna go big for 2021. All right, I mean, really big. You're gonna love it.
A little bit of ridiculousness missed in there. So
Absolutely, a little funniest home videos ridiculousness. Perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be great. And then also we have another program coming up. It is the iRacing's Silly Syndit Super Speedway Series. While I was down, I ended up getting a lot of races and stuff and whatnot, and you'll have to wait to see it to believe it. It's basically a 3-mile long super speedway with 30-degree bankings, and the cup cars hit 250 mile an hour, ungoverned. Pretty awesome. So you can only imagine what the well, never mind. We're gonna get into that later. So, folks, just stay tuned in. We got a lot of fun stuff coming. I'm sorry for us being gone for the last couple of weeks, but yeah, them injuries. We have a motto here at Left Turn Broadcasting. You know, I always say go big, then go home. Well, we go big, go to the hospital, then go home. Okay, so that's the LTB. You know, 3 initials, right? 3 stages. That's us right there. All right. But man, had so much fun tonight. Great being back in the booth, especially with Marley and quarter panel. I mean, you're going to see Marley, of course, in the WD program. Also, he'll be commentating right along with, and we're going to be having all kinds of fun and shenanigans. Can't wait. Can't wait. Marley, got anything for us coming up on the garage, real quick before we get out of here?
We actually have a setup out already tomorrow for FRR. We're racing at Charlotte. We have a setup out already, but I might put out an update.
Okay.
I believe the setup that we posted is running 20 I want to say 29.3s, I believe it is, or 28.3s. Regardless, it's pretty quick setup, but we might put out a little update because it's a little faster right now. So
ooh, that's what we like to hear. All right, so look for that update coming up, and that'll be up next week or whatnot. But and of course, stay tuned. We have Front Row Racing coming up tomorrow night. Another pretty good show, and really pay attention to the national anthem. I think it's going to be one of our best ones yet. Yes. But okay, folks, so let's get out of here. Until next time, folks, drivers, keep it pointed the right direction. If you don't, make sure I get it on camera that you didn't, okay? Because now we need that footage. But keep it pointed the right direction. Check out the wrong direction, all right? And have all kinds of fun out there. Y'all stay safe and stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
that subscribe, like on them videos. We appreciate that, family.
Absolutely.
Later.
The king.